Today I have for you the top 12 ways to make a lot of money in GTA 5 Online. Now everything I'm about to show you in this video is 100% solo, so you don't need any friends at all, and everything you can do in this video is in an invite only session. So that being said, let's make a lot of money. So let's jump right into this. Now the first money method I love doing in GTA Online for fast money is the payphone hits. Franklin's gonna call you and say, hey listen Dib, I got a problem, I need you to solve some problems. Even though I'm not really good at math, but that's okay. We're gonna solve this problem out. Now for me, I got a night a couple of targets. There's 4 of them on the map for me. Now, this is very important. You gotta listen what Franklin tells you to do to get that extra bonus. If you don't do it the way Franklin tells you to do it, you're gonna get less money. And we want as much money as possible, especially with these fast missions right here. Now, Franklin told me I'm gonna need a car to night the NPCs. Like you see right there, it says, hey, you need a car. I'm like, I can't use my oppressor. Maybe I probably could, but today I'm gonna use a car, right? This car here, I found one. It's 13 minutes on the clock. Listen, I'll be honest with you, my heart was beeping because I'm like, can I actually finish this in time? Can I actually make the extra bonus? Let's see at the end of the mission if I do. So right here, this guy wasn't so lucky. I saw a squirrel. Honestly, I tell you the truth, I saw a squirrel and then I swerved and I accidentally got him, right? So other 3 guys are somewhere on the map. I gotta drive to him. This guy here, I'll be honest with you, this one here was on purpose. This guy was giving me a look from a distance, which I didn't like, and bada boom, bada bing, see you later. Now, the 3rd guy was right over here. He just got a tattoo. Listen, I wasn't liking it, so I said, what? Not today, but I had to double tap him because, listen, I had to find myself a parking spot, and this guy just happened to be in the way. Now, the last guy was right over here, and this guy's a little strange. I'm gonna be honest with you. This guy was very strange. Him and his, may I say, friend were chilling with a mannequin. I'll be honest with you. This guy here, I'll tell you the truth, I did the whole entire service for Los Santos. I did him a favor, right? I took the guy out. I hit his car. I didn't mean to. Now I gotta get out of there before the cops come. I did get the bonus complete because listen, we complete stuff here, right? We complete tremendous things. Right here, hit complete, got myself $45,000. Wow, you love to see it. I can do this every 10 minutes in GTA 5 Online and make myself $45,000. You gotta do the bonus. You don't do the bonus, you're not gonna get that extra money. It's an extra $30,000, might I say. So I thought I came over here to my acid lab. But listen, I have all the products 100%, supplies 100%. I'm fully loaded over here. Now for once with the acid lab, I got an easy darn mission. I got 20 minutes to sell this stuff. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm an invite only session. You will never ever test my heart rate in a public session sound stuff because listen, I won't make it through the session. Now the reason why I love this mission because you're not going around delivering stuff to people's houses, whatnot. Right here, I'm going to a sting. Listen, this was a setup. I did a cool James Bond move right here, and I decided to roll in style to enter this event right here because I'm about to get called by the cops. I did want to put a show on for them. I may or may not broke my neck right there, but my character is invincible, and there's a whole bunch of NPCs that happen to be the fuzz that saw me do it. A little embarrassing. This guy saw it as well. He's not upset about it. He knows I'm a-okay. I got myself up. Now ask yourself, Dib, what you got to do here? This car right here is actually a bait car, may I say. And I happen to be the fish ready to eat the bait. And I know it's going to happen. There's a whole bunch of cops going to pop up out of nowhere. I've never seen this many NPCs that happen to be the fuzz in this game. Right here, I just got to make sure my bike is secure because, I want to get out of there fast. I know this is probably the easy way to do this mission right here, but for me, I like having fun with it, Look at this right here. I got myself some stars. They knew it was happening. I knew it was happening. We both were on the same page, right? So I came in flying. I'm gonna leave flying right here. Look at this. I'm putting on a show for them, right? They're not even paying me for this, technically. So right now I gotta lose a fuzz because the bait car was a bait car. I need to find the real dealer because listen, I gotta get myself to $351,000 from the gosh darn acid lab here. So I gotta lose a fuzz. And it's gonna take some time because I didn't know where to go. I was honestly, tell you the truth, a lost individual. I did realize, I'm actually next to a train station, actually a subway, right? We call it the subway. And I said, you know what? I gotta go into the subway to lose the fuzz. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna chill here for a couple of minutes, and guess what? I'm downstairs, and apparently they can see through walls in this game. There's a lot of problems with this game. I'm not gonna say it, but I don't know how they solve it. Which is really sad. If you ever had this happen to you, you gotta go deeper into the subway to lose the fuzz. Lester's not gonna pick up your calls. I don't know what that guy's problem. Maybe because he's losing hair, it could be the problem, but for me, it's not, right? Honestly, tell you the truth, it was a problem because I couldn't call Lester to lose the fuzz. Rockstar, if you're watching, maybe switch that up because I can call him a couple of times to lose the fuzz. I don't want to go in the subway to lose the stars. We call that an inconvenience, and we don't like inconveniences, that I can tell you. So right here, actually the dealer's not that far away. I'm like, this is pretty darn sweet. On a public session, especially on PC, even though like there's no more modders, there is. I would have been destroyed already. Now it's coming up close right here to the destination. I need to bring my gosh darn acid lab supplies too, and I love this mission so much more than other ones because it's, as you can see here, it's pretty darn easy to do, and it's actually a lot faster. So I came to this car, this truck, this submarine, if you want to call it. I don't care what you call this thing right here. I'm just gonna deliver my acid lab stuff here. I did call my oppressor because I want to get out of there fast. So I delivered the supplies. I got 13 minutes on the clock. David, you did a done great job right there, didn't you? I'm like, I know what? I'm patting myself on the back. I can't even reach my hands over my head. Don't know how it's gonna happen, but I did pretty good, right? Now it's time to fly away with my fat wings. I'm gonna get out of there pretty darn fast. Gonna get myself to $351,000 when this is double money NRP. Oh, you bet I'm jumping on this race. I thought I came over here to my gosh darn auto shop, and I did the best mission you could possibly do because it's so fast and easy. I'm using the hustler loadout right here. I'm talking about the Union Depository contract. Now, when this is double money and RP on this, you gotta be jumping on this because that's almost $700,000 plus. And just notice if you have a full team with doing this, but yeah, nobody gets knighted. Guess what? You get yourself even more money. So that's tremendous. I'm doing this solo because I got no friends. Now, right here, I'm playing musical cars. For some reason, I'm going to one car to another car. I don't know why. There's a lot of transportation in such a small little mission, right? So right here, I came to the place. I'm like, guys, I'm supposed to be here. Please know this. This mission is somewhat glitched. You're about to see me and this man hover a little bit. We do have magical powers. I'm just throwing that one out there, but this mission is pretty much glitched a lot. Look at this right here. We're both floating. That's okay, right? So now we need to go upstairs to this gold. There's a lot of gold going to be there, especially when you have other teammates. Well, yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of gold. But since I'm by myself, I'm going to go in here and get the gold because, you know, I'll be honest with you, Rockstar, I'm going to be honest as I possibly can be. I think I can pick up all the gold in this mission right here. I have a duffel bag, and I'm going to pick up all this gold right here, but I'm going to leave some gold behind, which I personally don't like leaving anything behind, right? You can tell that by my double chin. There's a whole entire pizza there. I'm eating it full. I can tell you that right there. So I got the gold. I got a couple thousand stars on me. What can go wrong, right? Well, a lot of things can go wrong. For once, I can probably just turn off this game and never play it again, but I'm not going to do that right now. There's a guy in here. There's a ghost. Look, he disappeared. It is spooky season, right? So I'm upstairs. Now, speaking of ghosts, these guys here might spawn out of nowhere. They think they have magical powers like me, but they don't. I can tell you. I'm right here. I'm somewhat prepared, but usually two guards will pop up right there because, again, this game is glitched. But this mission's a lot easier since I have the hustler loadout right here. I'm going to take out the NPCs pretty darn fast. There's a whole bunch of them right here in this garage, but that's a-okay. We're going to take care of them pretty darn fast, that I can tell you. Now, right here, you'd be alert as a cat on catnip. You got to be very focused, right? Because you have a whole bunch of NPCs out here. This is the first wave of NPCs, but watch out. Behind you, there might be NPCs popping up like this guy. He thought he's going to get me, right? But once I walk a little bit closer, these guys spawn. So go ahead and take out these guys pretty darn fast because I'll be honest with you, if you have no armor or snacks, you're not somewhat prepared for this mission, you might get knighted. Now, I'll get myself in this police car. Now, again, before I told you, there's a whole bunch of cars we got to get into in this mission here. It's musical cars, that I can tell you. Someone must have told them where my car was because they popped out of nowhere and said, no, what did we know where your car is? First off, not a fan of this car. Don't care about it. I'd rather have my oppressor in this kind of situation right here. But yeah, she said, Dib, where are you taking me now? We're going somewhere. We're going to finish this mission here. Any more vehicles when you go to? Actually, yes. Over here, you can just drive to the destination. But since I'm cool as a fat guy in a swimming pool with no water in it right here, I'm going to come over here to the helicopter, right? Right here, I'm going to do some parkour. I'll be honest with you, in real life, I can't do parkour. I'm 6'4" and I'm scared of heights, right? My luck, I jump off an edge and that'd be the last time you see me, right? I'm going to fall into another dimension. So right here, we have a helicopter. Cool, great, grand, wonderful. The last vehicle I'm going to get in for this mission, I'll be honest with you, is this one right here. I swear. I'm going to get this thing, bada boom, bada bing. Where's the location? Right over there. I'm going to fly my helicopter somewhat terribly, and this guy almost got chopped up. He was saved by the end of the mission. You love to see it right here. So bada boom, bada bing. How much did we get there? We got myself a total of $290,000 because of 2 subs gave me $20,000, which is not bad. So then I came over here to my bail office. Chaz, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to lock you up. Now, every day in GTA Online, if you have a bail office, these are always different missions you're going to get. Now, for me, for today, I got Chaz, right? I had to find like 3 radio towers around the whole entire map in this like yellow square. So it's hard to find them if you're not looking in the right spots. To tell you the truth, you just got to look around and you see a radio tower like I see right there. It's a pretty darn easy mission. This is like the first part of it. There's 2 parts of it. So we have a 2-parter right here. I'm putting this little weird device on this tower right here to figure out where Chaz is located. I'll be honest with you, Chaz, we're going to come and save you, but also we're going to lock you up. The next tower was right over here. This guy was somewhat guarding it. He didn't do a good job, that I can tell you. So right up here, I found myself the second one. I can see the third one in the distance over there, which is tremendous. I know what the third one is. So bada boom, bada bing. I'm going to go over here to the third one, but I had myself a little fumble, right? I used the wrong weapon, and guess what? I went night-nighted, but also look at this right here. Some car tried night-nighting me. Listen, I think somebody's out to get me in this game. No jokes, I respawned. I'm like, how'd that even happen? I don't know what's going on in this game, but I just know this Chaz is about to be locked up, that I can tell you. So I put the last device on the tower. I got to get out of there. I'm wheezing, I'm sneezing, I'm chafing. Listen, it's a whole entire mess on my side, but I got to find Chaz. I got to save him. He's over here at Los Santos Customs. Now, me personally, I want to do this a silent, sneaky way. I thought I was going to get this mission done easy peasy, lemon squeezy type of way. I'll be honest with you. Somehow I'm going to mess it up. Like, no jokes, I was doing pretty darn good, but you know me, somehow I'm going to fumble the heist, right? So right here, this guy is bobbing his head back and forth like he was a boxer or something like that. I missed, but then I got him. Now, I want to know in the comments below, is there a way to do this mission silent, sneaky? Because I alerted the other guys, the loan sharks, the sharks among us, that I can tell you. Now, since Chaz is secured, his health is halfway there. Listen, he's not doing good. I'm doing great things though, but he's not doing good. I gotta take care of these sharks. They're not in danger, that I can tell you. So I'm gonna night all the leftover lone sharks right here. I'm gonna say, Chaz, listen up, Big C. We gotta get out of here. Once I pick up Chaz's spirits right here, Chaz, we go outside. I got a tremendous car waiting for you. And guess what? Somebody destroyed it. But now I'm gonna walk on the train tracks where there's a whole bunch of NPCs just trying to get at Chaz. Listen, Chaz, I'm your security right here. You gotta either stay close and personal to me, because if you don't, you're gonna get night-nighted. The NPCs are scattered like deer turds. They're just everywhere. I'm like, wow, how do you poop like this? So right here, there's a whole bunch of NPCs just waiting for me. Gotta night-night them, because I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of them. Now, Chaz, first off, doesn't have many brain cells left like yours truly, but he's wandering. Watch out, he might get hit a couple times. And if he gets night-nighted, listen, the whole entire mission is failed. So we gotta make sure Chaz is somewhat secure. I'm making sure he's secure as possible and night-nighting all the NPCs. Now, my bail office truck, van, car should have been a truck. I'll be honest with you, it should have been a big old truck, but somehow we got a van, right? So right here, Chaz is somewhat secure. I'm like, Chaz, get in that van. He fell right on his face, which is okay. Secured. Chaz is now secured. He's gonna go into my jail cell, which is probably not regulated, but that's okay. So after a couple of minutes, I don't know how many minutes it is, possibly probably 5 minutes, he's gonna get actually processed, giving me $128,000, which you love to see, right? Pretty tremendous there, $128,000. So at that, I said, you know what? There's probably something else brewing out there. There's a man with a plan right here. This little gosh darn purple money sign is the location I need to go to, because there's someone there, and this guy right here who happens to be there is giving me 2 times the money and RP at the time of making this video. When it's not 2 times the money and RP, it's a little bit less. But right here, I got a little hit I need to do. I need to use a sniper rifle, right? I got a couple of them on me, so I'm going over here to this location. It happens to be that the boneyard right here, there's a lot of planes here that have been night-nighted. I tell you, there's gonna be a couple people here being night-nighted as well. I don't know where this guy is. There's a lot of people over here. There's a lot of vegetation. I'm not a man with glasses, so I use my thermal sniper right here. So I see one guy to my left and 2 guys hiding in the vegetation. I'm like, okay, it gotta be one of these guys right here. So I got my regular sniper. I started zooming in. I'm like, is that the guy? That's a guy right there. So I saw the guy. I have a sniper. Bada boom, bada bing. Wait, I'm not done yet. I gotta go over and take a picture, because Big M, he don't trust me. He has trust issues. That's a-okay. So I took a picture of this guy right here. This guy started wandering out of nowhere. He's a wanderer, right? So I gotta get out of here. Once I get out of here, I give myself $60,000 just like that. You'll love to see. Thought that I came over here to my Avengers Surgical Strike. This was paying out a lot of money. I'm like, well, I'll be crazy not to do this. So this mission is pretty darn easy. So the first part of this mission right here, I gotta come to the graveyard. I gotta do some foreshadowing, right? I gotta night-night this person here, because they have a cell phone. I can't just ask them for it. I gotta night-night the person, which is okay. I guess we're in the graveyard, right? So right now I had to pick up the phone, which I couldn't do because, listen, I was on fire somehow. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what's going on in this game, but I guess the missile made a little fire going on, and there's NPCs shooting at me. Listen, a whole bunch of things going on. I need to pick up this phone. I couldn't find it though. So I looked down, you know, there it is. I found the phone. Wow, after the gosh darn wildfire that I was upon. So right there, I'm like, okay, where do I go now? Now, if you don't know, this is a spot you got to go to. I have my oppressor, which makes this mission a lot easier and a lot faster, that I can tell you. I've done this mission so many times. I always beat the person, tell me, okay, Dib, this is where you need to go, right? I need to come over here to the Vinewood sign. I need to lose the fuzz first, but over here by the Vinewood sign, up here by this radio tower, Merryweather is going to be having a party. Me, I'm a party pooper, right? I'm going to night-night a whole bunch of NPCs over here. I got one guy who's hiding from me. Listen, sir, we don't have time for this right here. We have 26 minutes on the clock. We need to get this done pretty darn easy peasy lemon squeezy type way. So I got myself my tremendous truck. Now, the best part about this mission is it's right below you. It's actually at the Big M's house, right? I don't know why they're there, but they're there for some reason right here. They opened the gates for me. That's a-okay. Now, I like this mission because I'm going there with a little disguise. Oh, nobody knows who I am. I'm John Cena at the moment. Now, yes, you said that, but what are you doing down here? What problems are you causing? Well, there's actually 3 containers I need to go and sabotage, but I have a bonus I gotta do. I gotta find myself a special little device. Now, right here, looking not suspicious at all, I'm gonna place this little device right here on this container and leaving. There's only 2 more left. Now, the second location is right over here by this helicopter. Wow, look at that right there. I have 1 more location to go. Usually the device is right there, but for me, it was right over here. Green stuff right here. It's like a San Andreas mission, right? You would love to see it. So bada boom, bada bing. And I have 1 final spot I need to go to. I'll just, where is the spot? Actually, right there. Look at that. It's tremendous. Now, right here, I'm placing the last and final device on this crate. You guys just have to, what do you gotta do? You gotta get out of there. You gotta run, because guess what? We have ourselves a little airstrike coming in, right? Now, we just sit here and guess what? Bada boom, bada bing. A lot of problems have just been caused to them, but that's a-okay. But now I need to sit back. I need to get ready, because NPCs will start popping up, and trust me, they can take you out pretty darn fast. That's why you need some armor and snacks in this mission. You don't have any lives, but we are timed. We have 23 minutes left on the clock. A whole bunch of NPCs. I need to get that truck right there, but watch out for these guys. They can take you out pretty darn fast. So I got this truck here. I drove it back to the lockup place, and guess what? We got ourselves mission pass dip. How much money are we getting for this mission here? You did the bonus? Yes, giving myself $82,000. Wow, you love to see it. Don't be sleeping on those Avengers missions. Are pretty darn fast and they pay out pretty darn well. Speaking of paid out pretty darn good, especially with double money and RP on it, it's not the time making this video, but we're here at the auto shop, right? Now I'm torn between two worlds here, double chin or triple chin. I'm gonna go right here and put anything I want on the first vehicle because I don't care. This is a great debate. A lot of people said that you gotta put what they want on the car. Now me personally, if you order something, I'm not putting whatever you want on there. I'm gonna put my own stuff on there in this game, right? Me personally, I'm gonna make it look cool for the guy. Listen, this is a tremendous car you have right here. This guy's better. He better like it, because if he doesn't, I'm gonna lose some money right here. So I'm gonna confirm this right here. I'm gonna deliver it myself because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I will never ever let staff deliver any of my vehicles because they will always destroy the vehicle or lose some money on it. Now make sure you don't drive into anything when you're driving the vehicle. Some NPCs might try driving right into you because I'll be honest with you, I think they have souls. I think they know what I'm doing in this game, so they always try driving their car into mine. I'm like, I'm just trying to deliver this vehicle. I'm a nice man making honest work, right? So the first car I delivered, did I get a bonus? Actually, I did. I got a 2,500 bonus, which isn't bad at all. So after that, I came back to my auto shop. I'm like, okay, wow, can I do the same exact thing? Actually, no. For this time right here, I put whatever they told me to put on the vehicle. Now, you can do it this way. You can do it any way you want to. I put the best of the best on the vehicles because what happens if they don't like it? It's like minus $5,000. Listen, it's A-okay. So I put everything they want on the vehicle. I'm going to deliver it without getting a single scratch on it. I delivered to the location. Did I get a bonus tip? Did you get a bonus? Actually, no bonus at all. This is like a low-range car too. Give me a high-range car, right? Let's make some extra money. Speaking of high-range vehicles, I found myself one just chilling right over here. There's a little blue dot. Since I have a gosh darn auto shop, there's 10 cars I can get in a day in GTA Online. This happens to be one of them. Now, me personally, I never got all 10 in one day, but if you do get all 10 in one day, I believe that's $200,000, which is tremendous. I got delivered over here to the docks. But if you're still on this video, drop a big old T in the comments, and I'll heart every one of those comments because you, my boy, you're the true MVP. And I know you in the comments below because you stayed so long. You're basically an MVP at this point, right? Now, don't worry about it. You can crash a vehicle. I'm about to crash right into this guy right here. I swerved and he got a little upset. He started chasing after me, but my car's a lot faster. That I can tell you. So right over here by the docks, I gotta deliver it. Just know this: when this is double money and RP on this, you get all 10 in a day. That's $400,000, which is pretty darn good. So I delivered over here to the docks, giving me $20,000 for the first vehicle, and then so on and so on. Eventually, get yourself $200,000 that way. I never did it before, but I want to know in the comments below if you have done it. So right after that, I came over here to my special vehicle warehouse. Now I have top range cars I can go ahead and sell. I could probably sell this whole entire gosh darn warehouse of cars right here if I wanted to. I'm gonna sell a top range vehicle. I'm gonna export it. I'm gonna go to specialist dealer. I'm gonna do little mods to this vehicle. What this does, I don't know. If you put any mods onto it, it doesn't soup it up at all. This is very important. You gotta listen to me right here if you're doing these missions right here, especially in an invite only session. If you want to do this with no NPCs, just invite a friend in there and make sure he's actually a rival CEO. That means no random NPCs, what you're about to see, because I'm in an invite only session all by myself. If your friend's a CEO, a rival CEO, you get no NPCs at all. But right here, I'm making sure there's no problems. I'm parking my car right here. Make sure I'm going to take out all these NPCs because if they hit this car, I'm going to lose money. Then I'm going to restart the mission. You don't want that right here. Park your car somewhere safe. Take out the NPCs. Go ahead. There's be 4 waves of them, I believe. They're going to start coming out of nowhere. Make sure you have some orange snacks because I'll be honest with you, they have some tremendous aims. I'm throwing some sticky boys right there. That's the second wave. Here comes the third wave. And may I say, abada boom, abada bing. That's the third wave right there. That guy actually hit me. Look at that. Throwing some more stickies right there for the last and final wave right there. I ran up there and bada boom, bada bing. Now you can keep on running around if you lost count, but I did right there. I'm like, okay, there's no more NPCs. Time to drive my vehicle to the destination. Now keep this in mind right here. This is like the other cell missions. Do not crash your vehicle at all. Watch out. This NPC over here, he almost crashed into me. You saw that? I'm telling you, they have a mind of their own. Depending on where the cell is, usually it's pretty darn close. I have 11 minutes on the clock. I gotta drive so carefully because I'll be honest with you, like I showed before, they're gonna try hitting. Now you can choose to do this in an invite only session or a public session. I recommend an invite only session because in a public session, even though there might not be no NPCs because there's rival CEOs, there's a good chance somebody's gonna destroy your vehicle. For the 20th time in this video right here, I'm going back to this guy's place. I feel like I live here now. I've been here so many times. Bada boom, bada bing. When it's double money and RP on this, that's $200,000. But for today, hey, you got ourselves a tasty $100,000 for a car sale right there. You love to see it. Now you don't love to see high blood pressure, but today I might get it a little bit. Over here, we have a time trial for this week in GTA Online. If you don't see a time trial on the gosh darn little mini map, there's something wrong with the game, that I can tell you. So right here, I got the fastest bike in GTA 5 Online. I'm ready. I'm set. I'm concerned a little bit because this is actually my 5th time doing this one right here because I did mess up a couple times, but I found out this route right here is a pretty pretty darn easy one. It's a little sketchy because there might be rocks or trees popping out of nowhere. Yes, you said, Dib, what are you talking about? I'm actually going to travel through the wilderness eventually. Like I said before, watch out for vehicles, especially doing time trials. That car must hit me as well. They're going to try hitting. Now right here, I was somewhat panicking. Like I literally have like 30 seconds left on the clock. I had to make sure I don't get hit by any trees or bushes or some random stone that's going to pop up right here. I'm actually surprised I made it this far because it took me like 5 or 6 tries to do. But look at this right here. We're A-okay, right? Got myself around 7 seconds to spare on the clock. $100,000 in the pocket just like that. You love to see it. Now speaking of time trials, let's go over here to the HSW time trial. I'm doing this right here on PS5. This will soon be on PC eventually. Rockstar make it happen a lot quicker, that I can tell you. It's also on Xbox Series X. If you're on PS4 or last gen, you're not going to be able to play this because it's only on the newest consoles, right? Now this time trial is actually a little hard. Usually the HSW time trials are actually pretty darn easy, but this one here actually is like the first one in a long time. I had like a couple seconds to spare. I don't know if it's just the route I took or I'm just not that smart. I'm going to go with both of those right there. So right here, I'm just trying to survive. I'll be honest with you. This is like my 3rd time doing this time trial because the first 2 I actually failed. Which is kind of rare for an HSW time trial because usually they're pretty darn easy, especially when your bike like mine is the fastest one in GTA 5 line. You're basically going at the speed of light, right? But me personally, I can't control the NPCs. They usually drive into me. I'm making excuses for myself. I drove into them. I'm almost done with this time trial right here. I had to dodge some vehicles. I had to dodge some gosh darn trees. I had to do a cool little maneuver right here. I almost got hit by that gosh darn rock, but right here, whoof, I can finally say, Dib, I done it. I done it. I done it. $250,000 right there in the pocket. I'm gonna be honest with you. Love to see it. So since I'm on PS5, I gotta go take pictures of some animals. Dib, what are you talking about? Well, they give you this cool little thing every day in GTA Online to take pictures of animals. It gets you $100,000 if you didn't know. It's $200,000 when it's double money in the RP. You can do this every day in GTA Online, which is tremendous. This is $700,000 in a week. You just love to see it. So I took a picture of a nice little deer. One down. I got 2 more. I got a rabbit and I got a chicken. They're 2 cute little rabbits running for their lives right here. I took a picture of them. They actually disappear once they go in that bush if you didn't know. They actually disappear. Rabbits disappear in this game. It's a cool little thing if you didn't know that. Now the last and final one is basically a Tyrannosaurus Rex. They say a chicken's, great grandfather happens to be a T-Rex. Me personally, I don't know that's the truth, but look at them. Look how cute they look, right? Little chicken nuggets running. Run away from my dinner table. That I can tell you, but trust me, they're going to come back to my dinner table because I love myself a chicken sandwich. Speaking of chicken sandwiches, where are the grilled sandwiches nowadays? Just throw one out there. Find yourself a grilled sandwich at one of these establishments. You're never going to find this. This chicken's actually stuck between a Hard Rock and a place, right? The Hard Rock Cafe. I don't know the sayings, right? But I got myself all of them. That's $100,000. If you want to make yourself even more money in GTA 5 Online, I'm talking about millions upon millions. Check out these videos right here. I'll catch you on them.